Hey guys, okay, so today you're going grocery shopping with me. Are you excited? I'm gonna take you through what I normally do and then how to shop it, what's gonna make it fast for you, like things that'll help you with the nutrition labels, and then just some of my favorites and like how to switch things in and out. All right, let's go. Fastest thing would definitely be grabbing anything that's pre-cut, making your meal prep faster. Along those lines, go for your greens and your veggies first. That way you can build everything around that. Ooh, 2 for $6. Let's go get those. So this is probably the only place that has fat-free cheese. It's Publix, and I will tell you that like every other week they have it on sale, either 2 for $6 or buy one get one free. So, and I'll tell you to shop sales too, because I know we all eat like different stuff and we're trying to make our macros fit and make foods that work. Shop the sale. Okay, so I'm not actually getting anything on the bar aisle right now, but I will tell you guys that for all of my quick and go, like I need this to run out the door in the morning, do your protein shake or do your protein coffee, and then do something like this, like a bar. So my first look would be, not that the ones that say protein are good, the perfect one for you, but to look at them and see what the numbers look like. So, and this is where we go when we're looking nutrition labels, which if we can find one. There we go. So my immediate first thought on that is the fat's a little bit high, but that's not really a big deal for us because, I mean, most of us have at least 40 grams of fat or something to play with, and if it's something quick, you gotta sacrifice. So, maybe a yes. Costco sells them for like huge box. Those are $5.85. I think Costco sells a box that's like triple that for $10. Not that I need to touch on caffeine intake, but I will tell you guys that like maybe not quite as high as you are. You don't want those adrenal glands completely shot because we want to be able to use fat burners and things, and they actually work. If you're hungry, I will definitely tell you that what I would go with is some tea, because it doesn't necessarily curb your it can kind of curb your cravings because you can get what you want out of it without having to stuff your face. This is my fave. Good option for you too for carbs and low fat carbs would be cereal, and most of the time there's something that's buy one get one free, and I'm sure you can find a cereal that you would like. We're balling on a budget, and I'll tell you that when I was really broke, I ate a lot of tuna because you can get it for real cheap. And there's different like flavors and stuff. You can flavor it different ways, use Greek yogurt, there's all kinds of stuff, but it's definitely a cheaper way to go. Gatorades and Powerades, not necessarily bad for you, source of electrolytes, sodium. You're getting things you need out of them, however, I will tell you that most of them are filled with sugar. So, the go-to is definitely Powerade Zeros. Anything that's a zero would be a better option than your sugar, because I mean these literally, if you take a look at these, and like I said, we're nutrition label reading, right? 22 grams of carbs in a serving. There's 2.5 servings in here. So what's that, like 55? No thank you. Sauces are your key, man. They make all your foods taste good. I'll tell you that a lot of times your like Asian stuff or international, whatever you want to call it, sriracha, teriyaki sauce, soy sauce, they're all good options. Some of this stir-fry stuff, it'll completely change the way your foods are tasting. All my peanut butter lovers, get some powdered peanut butter. The numbers on them are phenomenal, and you can get that peanut butter flavor without all the fat.
Peanut butter powder.
It's worth it. I'm telling you, it lowers the fat like by 80%. You can put it with like protein and make a like a spread out of it. You can put it in like cream cheese and have like a peanut butter cream cheese. You can put it in your oatmeal. It'll make your oatmeal taste like that. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you guys for just a second about soup. Calories on them, or the macros on them, aren't too terrible on a serving. So it's like 2 grams fat, 12 grams carbs, and 2 grams protein, right? And it says there's 2.5 servings in here. However, when you actually like pour it out, there's generally only about 2, and that's pretty common with anything that's canned, bagged, or anything. So that's why we're like, use the scale, because a lot of times the servings that are in there aren't actually how many are in there. So basically the USDA says that you can be within 20% either way on the nutrition label. So you can be over or under. Obviously macros are a guideline, and we say you can be over or under a little bit either way, but that's something that when you are like dieting for a show or something, like in general nutrition and with like nutrition clients that we have, they're just lifestyle dieting, it works really well. But like if you're a competitor and you're dieting,
you have to have it exact.
Right. So if you're getting fruits and vegetables and stuff, what you're going to want to do is take the nutrition from those and that's why you're getting like fruits and vegetables and not canned stuff, because it has to be right. Something that we definitely want is the sugar-free, fat-free Jello pudding mix. It's really good with like protein, and you can mix it together with that and like peanut butter or something, and make or just the protein and make like a protein pudding. I don't know if any of you are eating cream of rice, but I don't love the consistency of cream of rice and protein together. So if you add a little of this stuff, it can totally make it better. Oh, also, you can do, if you use like the sugar-free Jello mix, and this is just a meathead thing, but you can make like BCAA Jello shots or like even ice cubes, and they're really tasty to pop in when you're dieting real hard and you're real hungry. Minute rice for all my quickies. It takes 90 seconds in the microwave, and the numbers on it are awesome. It's one of those where like I would count whatever the macros are on it, even though I wouldn't weigh it, just because rice is such a hard one to get right. Then I'm just gonna assume it's right, and if I'm under, then that probably benefits me. We're not necessarily going into the meats, but what I am going to tell you is whatever it is that you want to eat, I would get in the protein section. Like, I mean, get chicken, get your steak, get whatever that fits your macros. You could do deli meats if you really want to be quick. They're not as good as meats, raw meats, obviously, because of the sodium and the preservatives that are in there, because they are. But yet again, we're lifestyle dieting, so we need things that'll work for us. So it would be much easier to do that. But when you want to cook, get yourself some different proteins, get different ones. There's ground chicken, ground turkey. I mean, there's just lots of options. So it's whatever works for you. All right, so we're going to talk about milk. I know, well, one, we have some lactose people. So most of these are lactose free, and they're high protein. So if you check it out, you're looking at a non-fat milk, 6 grams of carbs and 13 grams of protein and 8 ounces. And I know a lot of us struggle to get the protein, so it's an easy way to do that. Plus, it'll definitely make a protein shake taste better. I know all my basic bitches love coffee, so let's talk about your creamers. I would either go sugar-free or fat-free, because you can't really manage both. My favorite one is definitely the Italian sweet cream. There's literally 1 gram of fat and 2 grams of carbs in it for a serving. You can get like 2 in there, and it tastes super creamy without getting all that extra fat that you're gonna get out of like a Starbucks drink. So this light and fit Greek yogurt, which is awesome and great quick grab and tasty. So 9 grams of carbs and 12 grams of protein, right? And that's what, 5 ounces of it? You can get the zero Greek yogurt, the Faye or whatever. I don't know how you're actually supposed to say that, but an 8-ounce serving of it is 7 grams of carbs and 23 grams of protein. The struggle with everyone is always protein. Using something like this, even if you were to only use half a cup of it, which is what basically was in the light and fit, you're getting double the protein. Or you can throw in BCAAs or protein powder, or even that pudding mix, the sugar-free, fat-free pudding mix, makes it all taste better. And I know it takes a little bit more of a step to make it yourself, but you're also hitting more food, better macros. Rice cakes, you guys. They're an easy way to make carbs work for you. They generally don't have fat in them. You can get whatever flavors you want. You can add like a protein spread on top of them, like we were talking about with the peanut butter powder. Or you can just have them with a protein shake. Quick, easy, on the go. Keegan and I both love English muffins, and Publix has a ton of stuff that's like buy one get one free like every other week, you guys. I know everyone says it's super expensive, but I always get a sale. The numbers on them are awesome. They're pretty low fat and they have basically just all carbs, which is awesome for your pre or post workout, because you generally want them to be low fat, high carb, high protein. So you can get fresh veggies, or you can get the frozen stuff. I know if we don't have a lot of time, you can grab something like that, and you literally are just going to take it and pop it in the microwave, versus having to actually fix something. You can take it with you to work, and it's a quick grab, because I know that we all live busy lives, so you can still make it happen. Enlightened makes ice creams that are pretty low calorie, and so does Halo Top. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. A lot of people have. You're looking at ice cream that has for an entire pint 320, 280 calories, not a ton. So, and they're also, beware of everything that says high protein. They're not necessarily. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and go on record saying that Arctic Zero, which is also a low cal ice cream, tastes like shit. Let's check out this nutrition label. So for this entire pint, it's literally 8 grams fat, like 60 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. And you can eat the whole pint. So I know somebody wants to sit on a couch and like dig into this whole thing. Okay guys, so we just finished up shopping. I got some things that I needed at Publix, but I will tell you that I don't buy everything there. I do a lot of shopping at like Costco, just because you can get meats cheaper. There's a lot of things you can buy in bulk that's a lot cheaper. That's kind of the only way to do it if you really want to save the money that you want to save. Hope that was helpful to you guys. I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. If you want to see any more stuff from me, you can follow me on Smashly _724 on Instagram, and then we're trying to put out some more videos and stuff. Okay.